All right, so it's very interesting. Ben, Abigail, Anthony, Amber, Danielle. It seemed to be that they have a different storyline within itself in here. Let's see exactly where this goes because now, of course, Daniel is now very weary of Ben. As I mentioned before, let's go.
You're one and the same. You really are. You're helping him do to Amber what you did to me.
It's not the same.
How is it not the same? Think about what you're doing. Think about what you're helping him with.
So, what he's helping Anthony with is something that is normal. He's helping him with moving assets so them don't get taken away, friends. The truth is this: if you as a woman had a lot of money and I as a man could take it, and someone is in your circles that can move that money, you probably would move the money as well. All right, that's what he's doing. Okay, it's not really unprofessional for him to be doing that. That's all I'm saying with it. It's not. Really and truly, it's not. But in the same breath, just like y'all, I want Anthony to be caught. So, you see, I can have an ambivalent thought.
About Amber.
Look, since you and I got back together, I haven't cheated on you. I'm not hiding any assets. You have access to all my financial information. Okay, but this is part of my business and Anthony needs help from me and this is what I do. So I'm helping him protect himself and himself financially.
Hey, what do you mean this is what you do? Hiding assets, concealing money?
What do you want, Danielle? What do you want?
I want to know why you're doing it. I want to know why it seems like something hasn't changed. You know, Abigail's over there in her big house, and here we are because you concealed from me, and now you're helping him conceal from her.
Okay, is that what this is about? Is it about the bigger house? Because if you want the bigger house, we can get the bigger house. I got money. I still got money. We can make it happen. We don't have to live here.
So it's not about that. What it's about for Danielle, and ladies, you can correct me if I'm wrong, is that Danielle doesn't want to see anyone go through what she has gone through. And some of the times, this is just what life is. We're sure you could want that, but it just depends on the other person. I keep asking the question, even if Amber gets all of this information, would she do anything with it? And I keep asking that from this morning. Even with the Lake House lady, I asked the question. She got all that information on Shayla and Anthony and whatever it is, right? She got all this information and nonetheless, they stuck together. And the question right now is, even if, let's just say this is revealed to Amber, is she going to use it? That is now your question. See, y'all could jump around and y'all could want the best thing and you could think that you're into Amber's shoes. But I keep saying to y'all, you're going to have to start learning to peel yourself a little bit back from the Amber character because the Amber character has a different motive than you and I do. You and I would want to not see her get hurt and maybe leave her, move on from Anthony and take her half. But she may not want that. And they're starting to show us that.
If that's the problem for you,
It's not about the house.
then why do you bring it up?
It's about what you're doing with Anthony. It's not right.
Okay. Look, Danielle, I love you. You're beautiful. Look at you. God has made you beautiful, but somehow this insecurity has crept in and it's ugly.
Insecurity.
Whatever it is.
I'm sorry, you can't just call somebody beautiful and then tell them that they have ugly insecurity.
I hope y'all are seeing this because maybe y'all thought before that, and I'm glad the Wainwriters are showing this, and thank you very much for the white actors for expressing this, because y'all get this impression as though the things that happen in the black community does not happen in other ethnicities like the Chinese or the Japanese or whatever it is. You're thinking that these things don't happen, insecurities and different things, but it does happen. So I'm happy that they're actually expressing this. But yes, she is actually insecure about all of this. She's not quite certain as to how to take this. She is. Now she don't admit that, but she is. But ladies, go ahead and tell me what she's feeling.
Look, I want this to be...
Tell me. Tell me.
I'm trying to keep things on the straight and narrow between you and me, and I feel like I've been doing that. I'm honest with you about what's going on, but Anthony's life is Anthony's life. And he needs my help and he's my friend. Whatever he's got going on with Amber, that's between them. And we have to leave it like that. We can't make business decisions based on emotional preferences here.
And I like that. I like what Ben is saying, but I want to challenge the women in the audience. Whatever Anthony and Amber has going on, it's between them. And we should allow them to have that out. In other words, allow Amber to get to the place where she goes seeking for this information, where she goes to try to find the various things. Allow her to do that. Versus trying to see if you can get in the way of it because it might come across as something else. Y'all saw what happened before. I don't think Ben is incorrect in his stance on that. So finally, Ben is not rescinding because, of course, I was flagging him before, just like I flagged Michelle with a little part of the little thing just the same. And I said, hey, some part of it is also business. Because that's what's going on. There's a mixture of personal life and professional life. They are mixing. That's what's clashing. I keep saying that that's what the topic of this is.
Preferences.
Jesus. D, I love you, okay? You're my wife. Every day I wake up, I know I made a mistake leaving you for Abigail. That was a mistake, and I learn that mistake every single day. Let's just keep our assets in order. And what other people got going on, it's not our business.
Now I know the ladies them going to say, well, Ben is the CM and Ben is whatever it is, but Ben is just doing a job. Him get paid to do a particular job. His job is to hide assets. Basically to move assets and manage assets. That is his job. You as a woman could be going to a man like Ben and be doing the same thing from a husband, because don't get it twisted. There are a few instances in which husbands do go after the wealth of a woman. What do you do then? That's the question. See, everybody's cool now because they're thinking from the woman's side. But what if it flips around? Then what? Then what would you say at that point in time? It would be a whole different case. So that's all I'm saying. But you know what? I love Ben's final stance on it, that they should keep themselves separate of this. They should. Because the moment they start to interject themselves into it, it's going to create and cause problems. The problem is that, of course, Danielle has been slighted before, so she doesn't want to be slighted again. I think that's what's going on. But she's doing this thing, says she wants to try to see if she can help Amber. But the question is it really helping Amber? I'm starting to question, is it helping Amber? Is it? While I love the Amber character, I believe that the Amber character needs growth on her own, because each time people try to assist her growth, it doesn't work, or it backfires, or it goes in a different direction. It blows up in their face. So my question now is it a thing where Amber needs that personal growth? It's like some people, you help them, and every time you help them, it just don't work out for some reason. It doesn't matter what you do for them. It doesn't get where you want it to get. Is Ben correct that based on the business that he does, it's his business? Should he be involving himself in Amber and Anthony's business? That's the question. Give me your take, like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.